Hello, you're welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Afolake and this is the Flockie's Den. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and don't be left out of this train. Old members, I salute. Thank you. You're always the best. Something I would like to share with you in this channel today is about how I thrifted my household belongings before I left Nigeria, and I was able to make some money out of it. So I opened an online store on Instagram, linked it to my Facebook page, and then I took good quality pictures of my items, things in my house, everything. I posted them. Funny enough, I had a neighbor that I didn't tell at the time that we were making plans to relocate, but somehow she saw it. But where I'm driving at is that I had to spread my tentacles. I did not rely solely on my Instagram page because it was a new page I just opened. I didn't want to link it to my personal Instagram page because it was just solely for me to thrift the items that I have. Then I had to reach out. I was searching. I can't remember who actually linked me to one wonderful lady. Her name is Tayo, and her Instagram handle is declutterng. I met her physically at one point, when we actually got talking. In Nigeria, she is so busy. I still ask her how she goes around doing all the things. Sometimes she does yard sales. As many of you that need to sell things, you don't even have to be in Lagos. There are people outside Lagos in Nigeria. There are people in other states that are also reaching out for her to help to sell, their things, and she does it at a fee. And you can always reach out to her on her handle. So Taya, thanks for your help. It was good doing business with you. So this brings me to another topic that I want to mention. For as many people that are planning to relocate, you will also probably be bogged down with this particular question. Yes, what are the things that I need to bring along with me when I am migrating? I cannot bring my car. I cannot bring my house. I cannot bring my fridge. As much as I love them all, you have to leave them. But well, there are some things that you need to bring along with you, and I'm going to be sharing a few of the things that you need to. Meanwhile, you don't have to bug yourself with so many things. Sometimes we think where we are going to, they don't have things that we need there. It's not true. Who says you can't even try to eat new things? We all travel and we always want to explore on, dishes or menus that are even not typical to our own nationality. So it's good to explore. But I understand that you are moving finally, in a sense, out of your country. So you would say, if it was a week or 2 weeks trip, I can eat other food and come back. At least the first thing I learned is my swallow or is my rice and this and that. But for migration, it's a totally different ball game, and that means you have to plan very well what you need to take along. Number one thing that I would say is that you must have a hand luggage that you can put items that are so precious to you that you don't want to lose. I tell people that when you check in any bag, just to resolve in your mind that you may or may not find those items or the bag at the end of the day. I know or heard of someone that came into Canada and everything he checked in was gone. He could not find it. In fact, the airline had to pay off, pay the guy off at some point when they couldn't find the luggage. We also missed some luggages when we came. It took us a few days before he came back to us. He could have been missing. So you need to understand that your hand luggage is just as secure as what you have with you. So things that should go into your hand luggage are things that you will need at the point of entry when you come into Canada, for instance, your COPR, that's your next passport too. Don't leave it in your checked-in luggage. Your passport, your travel document is something that you should also have handy with you. For as many of you that like to carry cash, don't put your money in your luggage and check it in. You know the way they open zip and then they zip it back for you. Don't enter one chance. So if you must, put some cash in your hand luggage and travel and declare it before you leave your home country, so they know what you are bringing, because even when you arrive, they are going to ask you how much cash you have on you. For as many of you that have younger children, please remember to change your clothes for them so that they can freshen up within the journey. It's always a long journey, depending on the kind of flights that you take. The journey is exhausting, and for younger children, you need to change their diaper, you need to change their clothes, you need to clean them up to make them, feel fresh again during the trip. So remember to take a change of clothes for younger children, especially when you know that they play, they can be dirty, and all those stuff. Also remember that the weather in your country might be different from the weather or the temperature of where you're coming to. I cannot bring what I wear in Nigeria into this country. I can, but it will be things that I can wear during the summer. So we have 4 seasons, and then you don't want to wear the clothing that you have for your temperate country in all the seasons here in Canada. Cold will catch you well. So you need to understand that as you land, depend on the time of the year that you land. We landed around October, and I think the summer started early, the winter started early. You need to be ready, prepared, and bring some winter clothing along with you. I remember back then when I was trying to get at least something really fair. We are not in the cold region, so you really can't find things like that. So you can only find some pre-owned items or some thrifted items to get you ready to come into this kind of country. So I went to Katangwa market. I think the market is actually pulled down now. You can also get some winter clothes in Yaba in Lagos. I'm talking for people in Nigeria, Lagos. You can get some items like your mittens, your hand gloves, your stockings, very thick one, by the way. You want your head warmers, you want your winter jackets, and maybe something to cover your ears because it can be really cold. Also, don't forget to travel with some snacks for your kids. Sometimes the food on board might not be as interesting to them like the one they eat with you, so you can just make ready some little things that they can nibble on or they can eat that can make them comfortable during the flight. So for other items, apart from all of these things that I've mentioned, which I had said earlier should be in your hand luggage, it is important, if you are heavy or if you are so big on your local food, to at least maybe buy some to travel along with. Your local dishes, you can just take a few of it to get you settled before you start looking around for where you can actually find your local dishes to buy. And of course, I'm sure you will definitely find here in Canada. Remember that when you're traveling or migrating from your country, there's just a minimum of items that you can travel with, because of course your luggage space is limited, and then except you want to do some cargo for food and other things that you feel might be needful from your home country. Some people want to bring along their pictures, their framed pictures. Some people want to bring some things that they can, give them some memories back home, which they can put in their luggages when they travel. It's important that when you're traveling or migrating, you should remember to travel light. Sort your clothes, especially for many people that are heavy on clothes. You probably will not need as much as what you have back in your home country, because you will not be able to wear them. Know that all your clothes that you wear, those off-shoulder clothes for ladies, you can't wear them except you're in summer, as in when the summer is really high in the heat of the summer. That's when you can wear things like that, because you will be looking for what to cover up with because of the weather. Also remember that, yeah, one thing I also forgot to mention is that you have to look for winter boots from your home country as well. Even if they are thrifted ones, you need to buy something to step into the new weather that you are going to meet. If you come in with your regular shoes, the winter does not smile you. If you are coming in during the winter, winter does not know you, so you better be warned. Don't worry that you are buying thrift. There are also good ways to save money, but when you come into the country, you will now be able to access better clothes, better winter clothes, better boots, better things that your money can afford. You cannot travel with some food items. Some items are prohibited, such as meat, milk, because if they find them in your clothes or in your bag, they will trash them. So be warned not to travel with those kind of items. And there are a lot of lists, because I'm sure when you're going to travel, I can't remember them off my head now, but you need to check out what is not acceptable in the country that you are going to. I hope this few tips has been helpful to one or two people about how to treat their items, especially if they are concerned about what to do to be able to turn some items into cash, and also what to bring along to Canada when you're migrating. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope to see you in another vlog. Stay tuned, stay connected, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. You can leave your comments in the comment section if there are other things that you feel I've not mentioned that people should bring along to Canada. Please feel free to share your own thoughts. Thank you so much, guys.